These all BBs, I call them biblical. Skating underneath a bridge, stay hustling as it is. Make money, feed the kids, ain't nothing in the fridge. Wake up, repeat the sins. I need a 10, stay muddy to the lid. 800, eat a.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. Yeah. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Never lied in my rhymes. You can go ask Jennifer. That's my mom's name. I create and find change.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Buffalo Bills and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The punter, Jake Camarda, set to do the honors, and off we go now from Tampa. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
Right here. 54 is Mark. 54 is Mark. Check, watch 54. Alert.
Here's Devin Singletary. He played in this state at Florida Atlantic. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Allen. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the points that they just had against them.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Lavonte David. And the Buccaneers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. He completes this to Russell Gage. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Shotgun now for Brady. Completes it again to Gage. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move as that gives him a first down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Again, it's Fournette. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. Fournette, a first down carry, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Fournette on the counter, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So first and second down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Oh, Fournette loses it. It's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So a rocky start on both sides offensively. Turnovers exchanged.
I saw what you did there.
What'd I do? Rocky. Too rocky.
I saw that. I got it. And, you know, and right now, they're carrying it around like they are wearing boxing gloves if we're going to have that kind of a ref.
He's got a man. Complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie, 73 yards. And the Bills are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's second and a yard. Now Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Escaping the pressure right. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their 38. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From midfield, here's Brady. Caught by Jones. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. 2nd and 2. Brady gives this to White. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Here's Brady. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
The throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Brady now to throw. This one taken in by Otten. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 16. Into the red zone, it's Brady. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Brady going to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
The partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
He's got White here. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Not ahead of you, baby. I see you. I see you over there. You scared? Wait, check. Ready? Check. Mike Shadow.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch. A signal for and taken. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Allen. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
And he's got it. Touchdown. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. That's something that could come back.
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary as the first half is winding down. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
What we got, Rip? What we got?
The final shot before half for Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And this will be caught. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter.
Yeah, it's on.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. First down, here's White. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Brady. He's got Otten. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 43. Throwing now is Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bills are going to get it back here just past the 35.
position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Allen's throw here. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better. It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. Brady. Brings it in over the middle. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. And a catch right side by Evans. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Again, it's Brady. And it's caught. And he's brought down after a very nice game. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. White, touchdown, Buccaneers. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here. Brady will look to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone. A 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for, and taken successfully. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback.
Now how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz. And the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Allen now looks to throw. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he finds his man. That's Sweeney. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. Working with 2nd and 5 now.
45, 45, Mike, 45. I'm coming for you, Mike. Check.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, to the 46. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Caught on the right side by Jones. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We're playing 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Switch. Shit.
They run straight ahead here with White. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Brady. This is White on the screen. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Brady. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now Brady got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down to come up empty, and the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're so long way away from the end line time. So they've got to work on getting 1st downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball secure. Don't turn it over.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
45, Mike, 45. 45 to Mike. Let's go.
Now Allen. Leaping, and he makes the grab. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo first. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
On 1st down, Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Let's go, B, let's go. Regular. Let's go, D.
Offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Allen going to throw. Going right back to Knox and to get a completion. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. Then he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Check 50, check 50. Shift.
Allen will try to throw for it. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Well, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go around. They defer to White out of the shotgun, finding room at midfield. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Brady now on first down. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. That's going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. On second and very short, Brady looking end zone for Jones. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. Here's Brady to throw. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for 2. Brady to throw. Rolling to his right. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. They're going to get 9 here on first down as he gets this one up to the 34-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Allen to throw. Buying time to his left. He's got the hook on Diggs. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. And the Buccaneers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like the